So beauty, they say, is in the eyes of the beholder. Uh, During the course of installing our Moodle learning management system, it is very important for us to work on the beauty of the platform. So, how do you beautify your platform with themes? How do you even access the themes directory? These and many more is what we're going to be talking about in this lesson. So, I'll see you soon. Hello. So, welcome back. Themes in Moodle allows us to customize and beautify the look and feel of our learning management system. It's not peculiar to Moodle alone, by the way. You also have the same thing in WordPress. It's also called themes, and in Drupal, it's also known as themes. And if you would like to use a content management system like Joomla, we call it templates. All right. By default, after installing your Moodle learning management system, there is a default theme that is already enabled on the learning management system. Now, you can go ahead and customize it, make it look like your institution or organization branding. Now, what does this mean? This means that you'll be able to add your custom logos, change the look and feel to the colors that represent your organization. But before we go further, let us explore the anatomy of a theme file. Now, from our installation inside the C drive where we have installed Moodle locally, we go into our exam directory. Then the AT docs here is just like the public underscore HTML in the online platform, or that's on the online server, the live server. Then inside here is where we have the Moodle installed. Now, these are the files that are inside the Moodle directory. And right here, we'll see the theme directory just down here. And this is where the look and feel of the Moodle learning management system takes place. Now, these two themes here, this directory, this boost and the classic directory here, are the default themes that already came with Moodle. Let's look at that in a jiffy. So to go to the to access the theme settings, we go to site administration, then come to appearance. Then under appearance, we look at under the theme subsection, you see the boost and the classic themes. So when you click on boost, this will give you settings that are peculiar to the boost theme. And if you click on classic, this will give you settings that are peculiar to the classic theme. Let's go back to our directory. So these are the themes that are currently installed in our Moodle platform. When you look at the boost theme, for example, it contains some other directories. The AMD directory, classes, CLI, language, the lang directory, the layout directory, of all this. Now, typically, when you install or download a free theme from moodle.org directory, they will also contain similar directories. But I'll point out one or two or three of the main important directories that will help you in customizing your Moodle learning management system. The first one is the lang directory. The lang directory contains language packs that you have installed on your Moodle learning management system. So, for example, this is going to contain strings of important texts that are used site-wide in the learning management system. In a previous video, I mentioned that if you desire to change username at the login page to matric number, you might be able to do that just here. So all you need to do is just to get a text editor, open this PHP file, and then just make the necessary edit. All right. The other important directory here is the layout directory. Now, this directory contains files that you can adjust or modify to suit the layout of your file, of your template, of your theme, of your Moodle learning management system. Maybe you want a particular section here. If you want this section to be bigger or have the width, you want to adjust the width of this section, you can actually do that. But let me sound a note of caution. You will only be able to do that if you actually have a bit of technical level of working with PHP, or let's say generally of working with platforms like that. So if you're not really technical to that level, you might not be able, because when you open these files are going to contain HTML, JavaScript, and PHP codes that you will need to be careful whenever you are modifying any of the codes, because a wrong modification can either break or even bring down the entire website. All right, so the other important directory here is the pics directory. Now this pics directory contains every pictures that are used on the that are used for that particular theme in the learning management system. And one major one that you probably want to look at is the favicon. Favicon are the small icons that appears on the browser. This here is a favicon of the Moodle favicon that is currently installed on my site. You probably may not see that right now, but you should be able to see it now. All right, so this is the favicon that is currently installed on my site. All right, so let's go again. So all we need to do to change that is just to create our own favicon and just use that to replace this one here. By default, the extension of this favicon is .ico. So this is favicon.ico file, and we can use this, we can replace this with our organization or school favicon logo. You can also look into other files that you probably need to modify, but like I said, this action actually requires a level of technical background. The SCSS files deals with CSS codes. Now these are advanced CSS that have been written in form of that have been written in an include or templates like file that you can actually also make use of or leverage upon to adjust the font size, the colors, and basic things on the website, on the learning management system. The style contains a typical cascading style sheet, that's CSS file, that you can also use to improve or to change or to modify the overall look and feel of the website. And then you have the template file. These contain mustache files that can also serve to help in customizing site-wide or Moodle of the Moodle learning management system. For example, the login the mustache file will actually allows you to add or remove or to customize the login page. You might be able to remove some things you don't like on the default Moodle login page. You might be able to add your own text, even modify the size or the position of a particular item on the login page. So also you can have that for the footer and the nav bar. This is the nav bar here where the navigation bars are. The nav drawer is the one here that you can actually click to show the nav drawer here, and so on and so forth. So that gives us the anatomy of a typical theme file. So when you install a new theme on your Moodle learning management system, there are chances that they will actually contain the directories that I've just mentioned. All right, now let's look at customizing theme settings. So as I mentioned, to customize the theme of your learning management system, you come to site administration under the appearance section. I'm sure this will be dealt with in another video, but let's quickly go to how easy or the levels of customization in Moodle. There are 3 major levels in customizing your Moodle management system. Now at level 1, you will just be able to use the default themes that came with this with the installation to change the look and feel of the learning management system. This is going to reflect your logos, your organization colors, so that when your students come to the website or to the learning management system, they automatically feel or know that they are at the right place. They know that they are already they are at the learning management system that has been designed for their institution. Okay, so that is at level 1. So you can just make use of the initial or the initial theme that have been installed by Moodle, and you have Boost or Classic to choose from. By the way, this is actually the Boost theme. I think this should be the Boost theme right now. To confirm the theme you are using, when you go to the theme selector, it will show you the theme that you are using. So we are using the Boost theme, and you can actually change that from here. All right, the next level of customizing comes when you go or when you decide, okay, you say, I don't like the look and feel of this Boost theme or the Classic theme. I think I need something better. Don't look further. Just head over to the Moodle directory where you have a lot of plugins and you have themes that have actually been designed interestingly for a particular version of Moodle. Now, let's head over to the moodle.org directory. Now, this is the moodle.org website, and then let's scroll down here. You see plugins. Now, when you get to the plugin page, you have something like this. So all you need to do is just to select the purpose. The purpose of the theme. The theme purpose will be for the interface. The plugin type will be theme. So down here. Now, if you need to specifically tell Moodle the version that you want, because for every version of Moodle, there's always a compatibility issue. In other words, you might not be able to develop or to use a theme that has been developed for Moodle 2.9 for a Moodle 3.9. You will not be able to do that. So in other words, since you know the version of the Moodle that you have installed on your server, you just need to go ahead and pick that particular version. So I'm using Moodle 3.9, so I will just be picking Moodle 3.9. All right, so when I pick Moodle 3.9, it's going to easily give me all the Moodles that are available to work with Moodle 3.9. If I just go or come to the theme directory directly, I will have something like this. And when you have something like this, you will need to know or check. This gives you an information about how many sites are using this right now, this particular theme, this adaptable theme, how many number of what is the number of downloads, this 15,000, how many people love this theme, 495 have made this theme their favorite, and this Moodle supports version from 2.8 to 3.9. So this is interesting. So this automatically can work with 3.9. You can look for some theme here that this stops at 3.3, support between 2.1 and 3.3. So you might not be able, optimally, they may not work with 3.8. I love this Evolve D theme very well because of for the purpose of setting it up, setting Moodle for exams. So, but interestingly, this Moodle theme is only available for Moodle version 2.7, 2.8. So, one keynote, one important factor when you want to download a theme is that you ensure that it is very compatible with your Moodle installation version. All right. So, this is the number. This is the level 2 way of customizing your Moodle learning management system using a theme. So just come to the plugins directory, search for the theme, select your version, and you can go ahead and pick any theme of your choice. And if you want to actually reduce the level of the customization, you might probably just pick there are chances that you will see a theme that will, by looking at it, you will actually see that it matches somehow the colors of your organization. You might just be able to, after installation, you might not need to do much customization to make it come out in your organization colors after adding the logo, of course. And yes, that's actually summarizes the level 2 of how you can actually use a theme, a custom theme on your learning management system. So get it downloaded and do. Now you can also do the same thing by just heading to the theme forest directory here. I'm going to be sharing this URL, themeforest.net, category CMS themes Moodle. So when you are on themeforest.net, just search for Moodle themes. Just search for Moodle. When you search for Moodle, you are going to see various Moodle themes that you can buy, of course, that you can buy, and you can actually use them to also enhance the functionality or enhance the beauty of your Moodle learning management system. I've worked with a few of them here, and they are very interesting. So you'll be able to get your site up and running, and it's going to be a top-notch professional. It's going to add a professional touch to your Moodle learning management system. People hardly will come into your website. They might not even know that you are actually running your website or learning management system on Moodle. Exactly. All right. So the final step, the final level of Moodle themes customization is if you have a theme of technical people, or you are technical enough to want to actually create your theme. Moodle has provided an information. Moodle has provided a documentation on how you can actually work with. You can actually clone or work with a custom. You can create a custom theme. You can create a custom theme by just going through the Moodle documentation. So this is the Moodle documentation where you can get to create a custom theme. So when you come here, this resource here will actually give you every information you need to know about how you can create a custom theme. Once again, themes helps us to beautify the look and feel of our learning management system. Go ahead and try it as you will have in other videos that will teach you how to actually beautify your learning management system that has been built with Moodle, of course. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now.